What's up, everybody? Welcome to Friendship Frequency. This is a podcast where we talk about our real life struggles and what has worked for us. We get real, we get vulnerable, and discuss our everyday lives, and we invite you to go on this journey to better yourself along with us. I'm Taff Johnson.
I'm Aaron Winhorn.
And this is who we are, and this is what we do. Hola!
How you doing, my friend?
Hola, hola. You know, it's another fantastic Sunday in the Johnson household.
It is.
So
it's been nice out the last 2 days.
I know. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. It will hide and I will be sad. Nobody wants that. It is. It's really nice outside right now. So
I think it's supposed to return to shit on Tuesday for the rest of the week.
I'll be in Kennewick.
Yeah.
And it's always sunnier on that side of the mountain, so.
Yeah.
But they get snow and stuff over there. I don't look forward to any of that, so. But yuppers, what about you? How are you?
I'm all right. Work was just crazy fucking weekend. Windows pushed out another patch that fucked up a lot of shit, so we were busy scrambling all week.
Dude, I'm so glad I don't have to deal with any of that. I'll take whiny technicians over computer stuff any day of the week. Any day of the week. So, yeah, work was crazy. Just a lot going on and a lot of stuff to deal with, but we got it done. So, now, then Friday, I went to dinner, and then yesterday we did the walk.
Uh-huh.
And we went to the casino last night.
Oh, no.
With Matt and Ashley. We should have went to Muckleshoot. I figured if you guys were going, you were going to Muckleshoot.
Yeah.
But we went to Emerald Queen, the new one, and I did okay. I did all right. Not as big as last time, but I was up to 300 at one point, and then ended up walking out with 387 between me and Jason.
Nice.
So, yeah, I'll take it.
I didn't win.
I'll take it. No, you didn't?
No.
Day.
I know, right?
Sad day. Do you have particular games that you play, or like just bounce all around?
I do have particular games. Like I'll always go back to the game that I won $800 on, but
yeah,
it's just eluding me, and I've been losing. So I'll jump around hoping that I can hit something on a different game, but it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, not always, for sure.
The bullshit that my sister sent me for Pisces of winning the lottery in March was bullshit, because I played.
We just got to March. It might happen now.
Or not March, but just Pisces. Like, well, maybe I need to wait until March to hit it, but we'll see.
Well, today's March 1st, buddy. Today is March 1st, so no time like the present. Not that I'm encouraging you to go, but I'm just saying.
Well, I think we're going there on my birthday, at least for dinner.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, that'll be cool. Yeah. No, we went and did that, got home about midnight. Today, my mom's coming over, Jason's mom's coming over so I can cut her hair, and then I gotta go to Costco and stuff like that. So I have decided that I'm not gonna go strict carnivore, but I'm gonna go carnivore.
Okay.
And the reason is because I get on a plane on May 20th. I refuse to be uncomfortable on the plane.
Yeah.
It's time to lock it in. Get it done. And
I had to delete a comment off of one of our reels. I'm probably guessing you probably didn't see it. I deleted it. I'm not gonna repeat it just because it wasn't necessary, and it was me.
Towards me?
You were the only one on the reel that it showed.
What did it say?
So
you gotta tell me now.
It was that reel about controlling your emotions. I think we were talking
Uh-huh.
about. You remember that reel? It was a recent
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
and the comment basically said, "What about controlling your emotions around stuff in your face?"
Who do I know the person that said it? Or was it like just some random
Some
person?
some random dickhead.
Well, they can fuck off.
Yeah. So I mean, it wasn't necessary. I deleted it. I was like, man, this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I didn't even respond. I just deleted it because it's not
Yeah.
necessary. You know.
The haters make the real go wild too. So that's the thing. Like if it had been from somebody that I know, then yeah, that probably would have hurt my feelings. But some random fucking person, no, you
Yeah.
can go fuck yourself.
Right.
Thanks for taking the time to stop and comment on the reel. I appreciate that, you dummy. But yeah, you can
Right.
go fuck yourself is what you can do. But yeah, no, time to get it together and just be comfortable in the plane. Like I don't want to be uncomfortable in the plane seat, which seems like such a minute thing, but it's not. And
Yeah.
or at least not for me. So but yeah,
I
so
mean, it's
gotta run to Costco.
it's a struggle for sure. I mean, I still deal with it.
Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, so run to Costco, get some stuff, and then get ready for the week. I'll be, like I said, I have to go to Kennewick Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So get ready for that and keep on pushing. So yeah, that's about
Yeah.
it.
I went to my brother-in-law's dad's
How'd
memorial
that go?
yesterday.
Yeah, how'd that go? I seen the picture of you and the baby. It was so cute. God, he's so cute.
He's a he's a little ham for sure. Um, it was good. It was emotional. Like, yeah, it was. My nephew did his dancing thing, and like, it's weird how like the emotion you can feel from a dance. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
just it's crazy.
Wow. That would be like I can't imagine doing something like that would be hard. That would be really, really hard for me to do something like that. I had to sing one time at Jason's grandfather's memorial and I had to sing Amazing Grace of all songs. And that was I'll never forget the guy at the church was like, "Well, do you want a microphone?" And I was like, "I don't need a microphone." And he was like, "Well, are you sure? We want everybody to hear you, be able to hear you. Oh, trust me, they'll hear it. Like I don't need a you'll see. I won't need a microphone. So, but yeah, that's hard. That's rough. That's rough. So, how's your sister doing?
She's doing all right. She's been struggling lately. She
Yeah.
texted me yesterday and said she's been going through a battle of depression, and I get it.
Yeah. Have you ever like and the only reason I bring this up is because of my kids, like I've noticed there's not only do they have their own individual struggles, but there's a pattern for them. Like it's one and then the other, and then together, and then one and then the other, and then together. I don't even think they realize it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we talk about what we've been going through too often,
Yeah.
but I know I'm going through my own shit, and she's going through
Uh-huh.
hers, and I'm sure. Like, I haven't heard much from my other sister Cass, so I'm sure she's going through
Yeah.
her own stuff too. So
Right.
I guess it's. I mean, it's that time of the season. I think everybody goes
Yeah.
through it this time of year. It's definitely a struggle. I mean, you can choose to stay in it, or you can do stuff to pull yourself out.
True. Very, very true. That is true.
And I got some
It is
allergies
hard.
going on. My eye keeps watering.
It is hard. It's especially I think even more so when you're aware of it. Like does that make sense? If
Yeah,
you're just someone that is I don't know how to explain it. If you're someone that's in that funk always, I think I think for me, I had a tendency to just believe that that's how life was
yeah,
until I learned different.
Right.
until I learned different. And now, like, when I get in those places, I have to, it's almost that awareness is almost the thing that makes it worse for me, because I'm like, I know better than this. I know, like, I shouldn't. It's like I feel the guilt and shame for feeling the way that I felt
Yeah,
or the way that I feel.
start
Yeah.
beating yourself up because you're allowing yourself to go through it.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
you're right though. It is definitely a thing, and definitely something that people have to figure out a way through, the best way that works for them.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
I'm still trying to figure that out for
I
myself.
think
So,
seasonal depression is real.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I am a much happier, much brighter person in the sunshine. That is
Right.
not a secret.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like this
And
Washington
I've seen those.
doom gloom weather, you know.
Right. I've seen those lights that you can get, the sun lamps or whatever. And like, I just couldn't make it make sense as to how it would feel the same. But then my daughter told me she got one and like she loves it. She loves it. She turns it on every morning and just sits in it for a little while. And I was like, really? Does it feel the same? And she's like, yeah, mom, I love it.
Wow.
So
That's cool. Yeah, and then I don't even know what she would be called, but my nephew's wife, is it
your niece in law?
a niece in law? She's like, so when you gonna come down? And they live in Arizona.
Dude,
I'm like,
yeah,
say less.
right? For real.
I was like, I'll
Especially
make
that's
it
a
there.
dry heat too.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I would go. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That would be fun to plan a trip down there. That baby though, oh, I could just eat him up. He is so freaking
He
cute.
is.
God, he is so cute. You can tell he's a little ham too. Just in that picture, he's like
Yeah. Well, he was like
little.
obsessed with some girl's like shoe or dress or something like that. So his dad was taking my nephew was taking the picture and we were both trying to get him to look to the camera so we can get the picture. And he's just like, nah, look this way. And then his dad took it. And then he was like, his mom handed him to me and he's like looking at me, looking at the side of my face, and he leans up and he kisses me on the cheek.
Aaron, I would have died. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, it was
That's so
adorable.
cute. Did you just melt? I bet you just melted,
Yeah,
didn't you? Just a puddle. Yep.
yeah,
Oh, that's so
yeah.
cute.
It was cute.
Kids love
So
you though. Kids always, every kid we get
yeah,
around, they love you to death. Well,
yeah. There's
it's
one in particular that won't leave me alone.
he just loves you to death though. Like
Yeah,
there's
he
no
does.
no denying that. So
Yeah,
as much as it is, he just loves you to death. That's it. So yeah. No, we'll finish this week out and then I mean, dude, I'm looking forward to May and June, but it is also about to be just straight chaos. Just I'm
well,
going to be so busy the whole time. So, it's going to be wild. Like I'm trying to prepare myself for it. The travel, the graduations, the having Jordan here, going to Canada, all of that's in Ashley's bachelorette party. All of this is like in a 2 month Ashley's wedding. All of this is in a 2 month span and it's going to be just wild.
this is gonna be one of
So,
those one times we have to podcast on the road deal.
dude, I literally, like, it literally might be like, I'll just take it with me wherever we go. Like, it's going to be nuts. So, I'll be the only time, well, Texas and Canada will be the two times that I'm traveling. And everything else I'll be here, but it'll just be crazy. So we'll have to really like on the schedule keep I will have to communicate on the schedule. Not so much you, but me.
Yeah, we may have to do bank him or something. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that last night. Like maybe we should do a couple, 3, 4 over a couple week time frame, just so we have a couple saved up in case of
Yeah.
something like that. But yeah, I mean, we'll figure it out. We always do, but
Yeah.
definitely gonna be a busy 2 months for sure.
Right.
So, but yeah, just working and trying to stay in a good place mentally and that kind of thing. So, not too crazy, nothing crazy going on for me at the moment. I could let it get crazy if I wanted to, but
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
trying not to let that happen. So, but yeah, yeah. And you?
Nothing too exciting. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of made the decision a week or so ago that I made.
Mm,
Just kind of been a long time
I
coming.
don't think that's so bad. Like I don't know why. I don't not that it's bad, good, whatever. I just for me, I think you have to do what's best for you regardless of what anyone else thinks or feels or
Yeah.
says or and like that's just my take on it. I don't know. Like, people will always have their opinions, clearly. I need to stop stuff in my mouth.
Right.
Just kidding. But people will always have their opinions, but they have no idea what's best for you. So
Yeah.
you just got to and not that I would think it was damaging. I don't think it was hurting you or not hurting you or any. I think it's just a decision that you made and it's not, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's good, bad, ugly. I think it's the best decision for you and that's it. So, other
Yeah.
people
In this moment.
always, yeah. I think other people like to turn it into, oh, well, what is going on? Is he okay? Like, yes. How about you ask Aaron? Like, I
Right.
am not Aaron's spokesperson. Call him, ask him. Oh, you're friends with him on Facebook? You can message him just like I do.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's stupid that people would even have an opinion about it or like,
that part.
yeah.
But everybody's got opinions about everything,
Of
Aaron.
course.
This is something that I'm learning now. Even how long, this is just a good example. How long have we heard we need somebody to step up and do the things in the PNW? We need somebody to step up and we need somebody to do the things in the PNW. So I have, and I am, and I'm doing the things. And I promise you there's somebody pissed off about it. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, people are always going to have their thoughts and opinions around what someone else is doing. None of that dictates. Not now. It used to a lot. But now I'm just like, I don't give, like, that's a you problem. That's not a me problem. You got to work that out with you. Like,
Yeah.
that has nothing to do with me. So I just do what I think is the next right thing and try and be a good person. And that's all I worry about. Everybody else will always have thoughts and opinions about everything. And it's up to me whether I choose to let that dictate my actions on
Right.
anything. Anything.
100%.
This guy that left this comment, like, that would old me, that would have wrecked me.
Yeah.
That would have wrecked me. But now, like, how miserable is your life that you had to stop and take the time and put something mean and ugly on somebody else's reel? How empty and miserable is your life that you had to stop and do that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel bad for him more than yeah. And listen, I'm not disagreeing with him. There is a lot of shit that goes in this mouth that probably shouldn't. And that could go in a whole different direction. But
So save that for another episode. No.
that's a whole
Totally
nother
different
episode.
podcast.
But at the same time, like, I'm real about it. I'm transparent about it. And I don't shame or make anybody feel bad because they make bad decisions. But you took the time to come and do that to somebody that you don't even know. Like, how miserable and empty is your life? And I'm sorry for you that it is, you know? So people are always going to have thoughts and opinions about everything. And I just choose not to let that dictate anything that I do anymore. Because at the end of the day, they're not paying my bills. They're not paying my mortgage. They're not married to my husband. They're not raising my kids. They're not, they're not living my life. So they have no idea what they're talking about. They're looking at it from an outsider's perspective, and that's it. So,
100%.
yeah. But no, I'm glad you made the decision for you. And you know me, like I said, piece of gum. I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. I just, like, I'm not going to stop doing what I do. I'm still going to
Yeah.
have conversations, but I'm not going to attend, like, my opinion, the repeated over and over
Yeah.
Zoom calls.
Right.
I'm not going to be pressured by my upline to do anything. It's kind of ironic that a certain somebody is like all of a sudden been messaging me. I'm sure that he got word that I backed out.
The top
Yeah, not BU, but above Justin. So
rice.
yeah,
Lord. Well, I mean, that's on him. That's that. We both have our thoughts and opinions around that. So, I mean, to me, if nothing else, that just shows that solidifies it even more. If nothing else, you know what I mean? So, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I know for you, just because I know you the way that I know you, like, I know that once you've decided something, like, that's it. Now, can that change and you decide something different later on? Yeah, absolutely. But you know what's best for you. I'm
yeah,
just here to be a witness. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Now, if you start going sideways and shit starts getting weird, then yeah, it's my job to step in and say something. But like, I just am here to be a witness to your life and whatever that looks like and support you along the way. And I think people forget that, especially in this business. I think people forget that it's just our job to support and show up and be there for people. I mean, don't get me wrong, at the end of the day, I understand it's a business. If anybody understands it's a business, I do.
yeah,
But don't try and dictate what somebody else, the decisions that somebody else makes based on your own personal needs,
yeah,
if that makes sense.
for sure.
So,
I mean, the people that are like in our community that I don't fall under,
yeah,
should not have an opinion. I get that me making that decision probably hurts the paycheck of the people above me, and that's on them. It's not my problem.
but does it really though? Because let's be for real, neither one of us were very active to begin. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We weren't. I just recently got active.
not the last
So,
year or so, but previous
yeah,
to that, I was
yeah,
very active, and
yeah.
you know, so but it all comes
I
down
mean,
to it. Like if I'm not in the community, I'm not contributing to motivate
right.
other people in the community, you know.
Yeah. But
So
I think you do that more than you even realize that you do that just by being who you are. I don't think I don't think you have to be somebody like do all the things that I do, like
yeah,
with everybody. Like you still inspire people no matter what, whether it's in our community inside of Prove It or outside of Prove It.
yeah.
So I don't think that dictates anything.
No,
But
but my presence does matter. I mean, I may not attend
yes,
KLPs or whatever, so
yeah.
you know,
It's funny because my personal selfish, like, and I said this to you, like, I always feel stronger when you're with me when we go to these events and we do these KLPs and all of these things. And like after I said that, I realized how selfish it was of me to say that. And I can admit that 100%. Like that's the selfish part of me that just wants you to be a part of. everything that I do. And, I had to really like look at that and be like, okay, like calm down. He's got to do what he's got to do for him. And I got to be okay with it. Like, that's just what it is. So, I get it. I understand it. I fully support you, whatever you decide. And that's it. Like, no. And those that don't, they can kick rocks too. No, I'm just kidding. Kind
Yeah,
of.
for sure. I mean, all I would have to say is if you find if you find some kind of value from whatever I do, if you still want to get that value, show up to the walking group, participate, or listen to our
Yeah.
podcast, like, share, and subscribe, and you could still get that. I don't need to be part of something to.
Well, and that brings up a good point. Like, you know, where my biggest thing was I wanted to light the fire in the community again, like get the community, but it's consistently just the same people that show
Yeah,
up to the walk.
exactly.
And, so I mean, and you're right. If people wanted to be around and wanted to be close to you or whatever it is you have going on, then they know where we are every Saturday morning.
Yeah.
If I don't oversleep, let's be for real. So, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. People will, ultimately, people have to do what's best for them. And I know that our relationship doesn't change either way. So I guess maybe that's why I'm not so concerned about it like everybody else. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know. Like, I know that our relationship is bigger than Prove It will ever be. Like, so for me, it wasn't like the selfish part of me was like, I want you to be there for these events when I do these things because I want you to see and be a part of it. And more like, even being more real than that, like, I want you to be proud of the things that I do. And, but as far as like not having that wasn't even I was like, well, I hope he doesn't think that that means we're not going to be friends. Like, that was
Yeah.
not part of the deal. Like,
No, I mean, my biggest thing is that, sometimes I have a tendency to talk negatively about something that I'm not a part of or was a part of, and I don't want that to be a drain on you when you're on fire or trying to accomplish something, because I
yeah,
do realize that I have a lot of influence on people, and that would be my biggest problem with stepping away, is that could impact you, and that's something that I don't want.
yeah.
So, it's
Well, no, and I completely understand what you're saying. And this is how I look at it. If there are people that see that you stepped away and no longer want to have anything to do with me or Prove It or whatever because you decided to step away, then those people were never meant to be for me anyway. And maybe that's a super naive and super like cut and dry way to look at it, but I mean, that's how I have to look at it.
yeah,
So I don't think people will ever not associate us one with the other. But this will be the first time that people have to accept the fact that one of us is and one of us isn't. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out too.
yeah.
That part has already affected me. That part has already like, well, where's Aaron? What's going on? Like, you can call Aaron yourself and ask him. I'm not his spokesperson. Like,
Yeah.
and to me that's a very that kind of shines a light on you know who's really connected to you versus who's not. So, but I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, I haven't really
So,
publicly put it out there, but nor do I really plan on it. It's not something that
there's not, yeah,
there's
why though?
there's no drama like that I need to do with, like,
Yeah,
some other people in the community has done. Oh, I'm
my God,
stepping
it's
away from
so
Prove It. There's,
so wild
it's
too.
not. mean, I'm not like
There,
completely stepping away. I'm just choosing not to do certain things.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I still have my promoter membership. I still
I know.
have conversations.
Listen, I that was one of the things where I was like, well, his no, he's not going to cancel that. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not worried about that part of it. Like, it was just when people, I'm like, Aaron's doing Aaron. Aaron's taking care of Aaron. Like, if you're that concerned, message Aaron. Like, so it's,
and it's not
I
like the
don't know.
first
It's,
time that I've missed a KLP. Like, there's several that I haven't attended, but you know,
hmm,
so it's
yeah.
like I'll still probably attend. I haven't bought a ticket yet, but I'll probably still attend the egg hunt thing. I'm
No, they're sold out.
Are they?
I went to buy it yesterday.
Wow.
Literally went to get them yesterday, and I was just going to buy a bunch and
Yeah.
then just have people pay me back for them as they got tickets or whatever. They're completely sold out for both dates.
Wow.
For both dates, they're completely sold out.
Wow.
So, yeah. Honestly, though, like as I was looking more into it, it's called the Boozy Adult Egg Hunt. And I was like, well, that's probably not going to work for any, like, none of us drink. Like,
Yeah. Right.
you know what I mean? Like, not that we can't go to a place that
Yeah.
serves alcohol and, still be fine or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. But,
Yeah.
like, I'm not trying to be out there with a bunch of drunk people either and have to drop kick somebody in the face.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, the tickets were literally sold out for both dates.
Yeah.
Both dates. I was like, dang, that was fast. Because you could buy just a regular ticket and then you could get like a group of tickets with a fire pit. And I was like, that would be fun. Like, I was just going to get a big group and
Yeah.
do the fire pit. Even the general admission tickets were sold out.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's something I'm going to have to like put on the calendar and like be aware of as we go into next year so I
Yeah.
can be ready.
I mean, like I'll probably still do the bubble run, you know,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. It's not like necessarily prove it related, but it's just it's a way to get out and get active. I mean, I'm not going to stop
Yeah,
doing that, you
right.
know. So,
Well, and I think this is the general misconception for people altogether. Like, and it not any fault of theirs, but like in the past, the get-togethers that we've had have been based on prove it. That's what I'm trying to change now is like, let's just get together. Like, prove it happens on its own. Like, let's just get together and check on each other and hang out and catch up, and that's the what I'm trying to change as far as the P&W now.
yeah.
And so far so good. Like, it's worked for me. On Monday I'm going up to meet some, I have to go up to Bothell anyway, but I'm going up in there. I posted my morning mix up reel in the Keto Boom and mentioned that I was going to Bothell, and this lady messaged me and she's like, what do you mean you're coming to Bothell? Like, are there other people coming with you? And I messaged her back and I said, no, I travel for work. So I'll be up in the Bothell area. And she goes, oh, well, me and my friend, we've been drinking ketones and they're connected to Justin, but not really anybody else in the community. So then I messaged her directly and I was like, you know, what is it exactly that you're looking for, like your goals, or am I, what kind of she was like, Tab, we just need support, like we don't have anybody up here. And she's a 79-year-old lady, like is putting in work. And when I tell you work, like she had trees cut down in her front yard and she is stacking the logs by herself.
That's awesome.
Like, and in my mind, I'm like, heck yeah. Like, so we're going to lunch on Monday and I'm going to meet her and her friend. And, just that connection part to me. And you know how important
Yeah.
that part is to me. Like, that connection part is that's how I'm doing it this time. And don't get me wrong, the business is still in the background because I'm naturally a business minded person. But to me, that connection piece is, dude, that 79 years old and you're putting in work like that,
That's
like,
awesome.
you're making me look terrible. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so yeah, I'm excited to meet her. Shout out if you're listening or you watch Miss Cheryl. I cannot wait. But, you know,
Yeah, I
it's
think
that connection piece.
yeah, I think it's important to have events that aren't like centered around prove it, because
Absolutely.
that was my main thing about starting the walking group, is that
Yeah.
come out and walk. It doesn't matter if you drink ketones or not. It's just
Right.
to have a community. If the conversation
Yeah.
happens, it happens. And the same with the podcast. It's like, okay, me and you are gonna start this
Yeah.
podcast, and it's not going to be about prove it or ketones.
Yeah.
You know,
We didn't bring that up.
yeah,
We didn't even mention it for, oh my God, I
yeah,
don't even know how long.
probably 30 to 40
The
episodes
first,
in.
yeah, we didn't say a word about it.
Can you
And
believe
then
this is like
2 years.
almost 60 episodes, right?
Yeah. But we didn't bring it up for a long time because we didn't want people to think that that was the goal behind it. You know what I mean? Like, and
I mean,
that's,
it was never the goal behind it. It was
yeah,
more
no, it
about
wasn't. Absolutely.
personal development of
Yep.
like sharing what we've learned or what has worked for
Yep.
us, to help kind of share
Yep.
that, you know,
Yeah.
because
Absolutely. And I mean, that's my goal with the way that I'm doing events now is let's just get together. Let's hang out. Like it's not going to be, you know, all weird and I don't want to say provity, but you know what I mean? Like it's not going to be all provity.
yeah, because it's like, yes, the ultimate goal is to get customers and like business minded people around the conversation, but that's not the main goal. I mean,
But that
but that's
happens so much more
yeah,
natural when
exactly.
it's not centered around that. You know what I mean? Like, well, of course you know what I mean.
Yeah, people aren't going
So,
to show up if they know that you're going to try to sell them something, or
right,
you know.
right. Yeah. So, and for me, the other thing is, and this is, I think, where we differ, is after doing that workshop with Michael,
Hmm.
like the vision part of it is super important to me. Whether it's prove it that gets me there, it's my 9 to 5 job or 8 to forever job, whatever job, like however I get there, it's the vision part of it that's important to me. And that's what I want to be able to show other people is how to do that and what that could look like for them because I didn't know for the longest time until I did that workshop with Michael. Like I had
Right.
an idea, but I couldn't quite put it to words just yet. And so that's a big thing for me too, is like, giving that to other people. Yeah. I mean, I really enjoy where I'm at right now as far as the business. I really enjoy doing the things that I'm doing in the back end of it and connecting with these people and, helping people in their business and stuff like that. So I like to do that kind of stuff. And, so for me, it just works for me right now.
That's awesome, and I'm glad. I want to see you succeed.
I know you do, friend. I think between you and I, you've waited a long time for me to do this. I think I've waited a long time for me to do this. And we both knew I was always capable of it, but I was terrified of it. And now
Stepped
I
into
mean,
it.
I took the big step and now we're here. Here we are.
Yeah,
So,
that's awesome. I love it.
but I did actually, you brought up Bubble Run. I did actually see Rebecca Fosmeyer posted something about the Bubble Run. So we probably should start looking into that and paying attention to it
Yeah,
so we can get registered for that.
right.
I like the Bubble Run, except for last year I actually ran it, and which I'm super excited about. Don't get me wrong, but when I ran through the bubbles and I couldn't breathe because they got in my face, like that part was a little sketch. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm at the two marathon or the 5Ks that I look forward to doing is the little big steps
Yeah. Yep.
and the bubble run. So
Yeah. Dude, and that one's so pretty. I love running the little big steps because of the trail and like
yeah,
what it's on and how it is. Like I love doing that one. So I actually probably like that's not too far from me. I should start walking there because I just love what it looks like back there.
yeah,
And I love Farm 12. Like my house could be Farm 12 and I would be totally fine
right,
with it. Same decor, everything. I
yeah,
love Farm 12. So I've never ate dinner or anything there though. I want to. We should. That'd be fun. Oh, maybe that's a get together. Let me write that down.
yeah.
That would be fun. So, no, listen, at the end of the day, just like I told you, I want you to do what's best for you. I want everybody to do what's best for them. And obviously, more the people that I care about, it would be harder for me, Aaron, if you stayed because of me, per se, and forced yourself to do it, but you weren't really in it. Like, that would be harder for me than it is for you to step away.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I definitely believe in the product and I'm still going to drink it. I'm still going to have
of course.
conversations when it comes up, but I'm
Yeah,
just, I'm, I'm just not going to keep beating a dead horse, you know?
I hear you.
I've spent a lot of money and I've gotten a lot out of it, especially the Pruitt events,
Yeah.
you know, the corporate ones,
Speaking of, yeah.
but I'm not like business wise, I'm just not in it,
Yeah. And that's okay.
you know?
That's okay.
I can't I can't force a vision out of something.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was my reasoning.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
There it is, people. So stop fucking asking me about it. Goodness. So, no, I mean, I'm not going anywhere. We both know that. So,
Nor would
I
I
think the
want you
people
to.
that I think the people that truly know you and love you and care about you will be right here no matter what. So, I still will annoy you every day of your life just like I have for the past what, 3 years? It's almost April will be 3 years.
Yeah.
It feels like a lifetime, friend. It feels like a lifetime, an eternity. Oh my god.
It's definitely added a few years to my life.
I'm dead. Did you see the thing on Facebook that I posted to Jason the other day? It was like a meme that said, "Sometimes I stress my husband out just to make sure he still wants me."
Yeah. I
And I
did
did
see.
it last year. And I reposted it. Yearly check in. He actually responded because he never responds to anything on Facebook. He responded and said, "Sometimes, LOL." I was like,
Yeah. I mean I look back on like the day that we met, it was Vegas
yep,
for a mastermind that Michael put on and then it just like blossomed from there.
from
Went to a
that was it. It
KLP
was
over at Michelle's, and we were in the kitchen.
I was having a mental
We were
breakdown.
having a mental breakdown, and I laid out my experience and the program and what I had learned.
Wild.
Right.
And then I think about all the things that we've done together and the experiences that we've had and like the podcast and all the things that we've started together and all the conversations that we've had, not just between each other, but like with other people. And like, yeah, it's only been 3 years, but we've done a lot, Aaron, in 3 years.
Yeah.
We have done a lot in 3 years and overcome some of the biggest hurdles in 3 years. And I feel like if you go through 75 hard with a person, like you're bonded for life. Like you're trauma bonded for life.
Right.
So, like, we've done a lot in 3 years. And, I've grown and learned so much. And just, we've only had what, a couple fights. one actual, and then the other day when you got mad at me about the podcast.
I mean, I didn't really get mad. I was just like,
Oh, you were mad. You were pissed. I knew you were pissed. I knew it. I knew it. That's why I didn't keep pushing. I was like, stop right now. But then later, when you sent me the pickle picture, I was like, oh, we might be getting somewhere. He might not be so mad now. But I mean, I wouldn't trade the last 3 years for anything. The good, the bad, the ugly. And just, I look forward to how many more we're going to have and even more experiences that we're going to have. And, it's going to be, there's not a better duo than us. There's just not. And I don't mean that in prove it. I mean in life. There's just not a better duo than this. And it's so funny because when we get around people that know both of us, they're like, you guys fight like brother and sister. And I'm just like, well, yeah, like that's what.
yeah.
So, but yeah,
And
it's been cool. It's been
the one fight, if you haven't listened for a while, that she claims that we had, it wasn't really a fight. It was.
I was pissed, y'all. I was pissed. I was ready to throw hands. Like I was in my mind, I was like, I will kick Aaron in the kneecap and then beat him up. He cannot come back from that.
Because it didn't affect me either which way. Because I made a comment that I thought I said. So it's all about.
Dude, I was pissed.
It's all about making sure you send a complete sentence. Like when you're going to start showing up for yourself rather than.
That's not what he said, y'all.
When are you going to start showing up?
He said, when are you going to start showing up? And I was like, this motherfucker. My God. Okay, here we go. Jason was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
No, it's been incredible, friend. And it's going to be even more incredible going forward, whatever that looks like. And listen, I know how blessed I am to have our friendship and how blessed, I am to have the experiences that we have. So I don't take that lightly. And, sorry, not everybody can hang out with the cool kids. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
as Tabitha says, get your own friend. You can't have me.
That's what I'm saying. Get your own, Aaron. Don't try and take this one. He's occupied.
Most people can't handle this.
That's facts. Or the other way around, too. You might not want me either. Like that. Yeah, right. Aaron puts up with a whole lot.
Yeah.
So, all right, friend. Well, you got anything else?
No, I don't. It's been another fabulous episode.
Fantastical, as always.
Yeah.
That was a good way to end it. I love that.
Yes.
Just going back down memory lane. That was cool. So, Yep. All right, y'all. Have a fantastic week. We'll catch you on the next one. Adios.
Please like, subscribe, and share, and don't be afraid to reach out to us with feedback and topic ideas. We are here to offer hope to everyone, and we cannot do this without you. Until next week, I'm Aaron.
I'm Tab.
This is the Friendship Frequency. This is who we are. This is what we do. Have a great night. Peace. Bye.